Swapsters!
It's Thursday.
And today we'll be cooking up a storm and pans on fire.
We'll be talking about bullying and how to beat it.
And we'll also be doing some excellent stuff in Swapsters.
So have you ever wondered what it would be like to draw pictures all day, every day? Well, the wonder no longer, because today's guests do just that.
Yes, we've got Sarah McIntyre and Gary Northfield in the studio, and they'll be telling us all about drawing and artistry and comic bookery and stuff like that.
So if you have any questions for them, go onto our website, www.rte.ie/Elev8, and email your questions in.
Hey there, Liv. Hey, it's Gary and Sarah. Thank you for coming in. Please take a seat.
How you doing?
Hey, Gary.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. How's things?
Gary.
Hi.
Welcome to the loft.
It's lovely, thank you.
Hello. You guys draw all day, every day. That's so cool. Tell us a little bit about what else you do as your job.
Oh, well, we get to come to Ireland and travel around the superstars and Children's Book Festival. That's so much fun. And we draw and draw and draw and draw.
Yep, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Get to draw all your own stories, all your own madness, and that's your day job.
That sounds like great fun. I just do that in general, just on a little doodle page.
Oh yeah.
I don't get any money
always
for it.
doodling or Ivan.
But how do you become an illustrator in the first place? Like, I do my own doodles, but I don't do it for a job. How do you get into that role?
I think you just keep drawing all the time, and I draw silly portraits of my friends and my teachers and get in trouble, and then it's quite funny, so you just keep going. Portraits of Gary being really silly and doing silly things.
Oh, Gary, really
Gary.
silly.
I'm never a
This guy.
serious person ever.
And have you guys been drawing since you were younger?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I've been drawing. I still remember sort of drawing when I was sort of 5 and 6 and 7 and coming up with my own kind of characters like superhero dogs. So I was really into Hong Kong fooey at the time. So I was always coming up with my own like super dogs and characters
Super
like
dogs.
that. Yeah.
Did you have dogs when you were younger?
Yeah, we had 2 dogs, one called Ben, one called Muttley. So like,
So did they turn into the super dogs?
yeah, definitely they become sort of superheroes in real life. So yeah.
And did you read like all sort of comics and books and stuff like that when you were kids? Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, they have these great, like, full-colour things in the newspaper every day. Every Sundays they have really good comics, and like Calvin and Hobbes. They're my favourite. I read this all the time.
So when you
Copied
saw
them.
those stuff, you were just like, oh god, that's what I want to do.
Absolutely.
And what did you read there?
Well, I remember I used to read Asterix. I used to read Snoopy. I remember sitting in the playground reading Asterix the Ghoul while everybody was running around. I was like, oh, I love my comics. Got to read Asterix.
And of course now you draw and write for the Beano.
Absolutely. I mean, I
you
used,
do Derek the Sheep, yeah.
yeah, I do Derek Sheep for the Beano. I mean, I used to get the Beano as a kid. So it's like being in the Twilight Zone. You know, oh my god, I'm in the comic that I used to read. It's fantastic.
Where did you get the idea for Derek the Sheep? It's kind of random. Did you have sheep when you were younger or something?
No, I used to live in Wales for a bit, and we went to this pub on the mountain. It was like a really sort of pitch black nighttime pub, and I could hear all these sort of these sheep going meh, meh. I'd have little conversations. I sort of saying, "What's on telly tonight?" And oh, come over here, the grass is much better and things. So I thought, I've got to do that as a comic strip. So I just straight away did it as a comic, showed it to the Beano editor, and straight in
The
there.
sheep were
Straight.
talking
Oh,
to
very
him.
good stuff. And Sarah, of course, you have your own characters with Vern and Lettuce. Where did you get those characters from? Anybody you know in real life?
Yeah, actually, Vern is very much like my husband Stuart, and Stuart had to come to grips with the idea he was a sheep, but I mean, they really are so similar. And I'm a bit like the rabbit, Lettuce the rabbit, who's a bit more impetuous, and she does silly things, but Vern keeps her in check a bit.
So you can totally get your characters from people you know. Can we be characters?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Which animals did you
I'm
choose?
going to be looking at it in your
Oh, we
next
got a
cartoon.
phone call there. Who's there? Hello.
Hello. Do we have Shane?
Hi.
Hi,
Yeah,
Shane.
I'm Shane.
Shane, do you have a question for Gary and Sarah?
Yeah.
Fire away there.
What's it like where you work and is it cool?
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, we work in an old police station, actually, complete
Wow.
with jail cells. We've even got a ghost. One of them's haunted.
Oh,
She lives in the toilet.
she lives in the toilet.
Yeah.
That's an awful number 2. Yeah, tell us more about this ghost, actually. I must know.
She's a lady ghost, but she must have been some old police lady who used to come around with
That's
cups of
actually
tea.
very,
What's that, Shane?
that's actually very cool.
It is. Did you imagine that a comic book would be made in an old police station that's haunted?
And I don't really believe that a comic book would be made there.
No, it's a bit unusual. And do you love comic books yourself? Are you a comic
Sorry?
book fan? Are you a comic book fan?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Oh, well, keep on reading there, Shane. Take it easy.
Bye,
Bye.
Shane.
Bye.
So, tell us about Derek, okay? Is there any bullying going on in Derek the Sheep?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I kind of dabbled a bit with Derek trying to be a bit of a bully. He was taking a mick out of a big cow, but he got his own back. He got his comeuppance, and he ended up being kicked up the bum and things like that. It's all. he got his comeuppance.
Because I remember reading comic books when I was a kid, and I used to be reading like Spider-Man, and there always used to be bullies on him when he was starting off. Yeah. But of course, why don't we check what you guys think of bullies in general in 1 minute wonders?